guys. How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, sorry, I'm like fixing my sock real quick. It's like falling. Hi Raven. Hi Jay. Hi formerly Shovel Lip. I know I could probably call you formally, but calling you by the full name is kind of funny. Hi Muffin. Hi Zep. She's gonna drown. No, it's okay. I'm an orca. It's okay. It's okay. Imagine I'm like. Kia, where's your oxygen tank? I'm an orca. I don't need an oxygen tank. What are you talking about? Someone save her. No. What do you mean? I'm in my natural habitat. This is where I belong. No, she's turning blue. I normally just get called Shovel Lip or Shovel. What would you want me to call you? What is your preference? Do you want formally, or Shovel, or Lip, or Form, or Lee, or formally Shovel Lip? What is your preference? But hi guys. I just like getting called Shovel. Okay, I'll start calling you Shovel then. Let me see. Okay, sorry, I was checking something real quick. The shovel formerly known as Lip. Because I see a shovel in the game and it's like, yes, that's me. Okay, that's fine. Well, we can go with that. That's kind of funny because then we have Raven, who obviously is bird themed, and then we have Turkey. Well, he's a turkey. And then now we have a shovel. So now I'm collecting just like what's the word? I don't want to say like animals, because a shovel isn't an animal. Is it like, I don't want to say miscellaneous items, because miscellaneous sounds like it's unimportant. That's not, like, it's just like random, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm collecting things. I have like a little menagerie of things. Hi Ergo. What's turkey themed after Kia? Well, you know, a raccoon technically, because his name on Discord is, what is it, a raccoon named Turkey, or called Turkey, right? Assorted, yeah, I'm collecting like assorted items. Like, I feel like everyone can just call what they want to be, and then you know what? That's what they are now. They're now what's like not a fursona, but like an item sona. Like, oh yeah, that's my item sona. Nouns, but would it be nouns? That's my noun sona. It probably would be nouns. I think nouns like the best thing to put it. That's just a persona with extra steps. Form zone. It's 5 a.m. and it's the time of the year where the moon shines over the sea. You can see the clouds. It's so pretty. Oh, that's so sweet. Also, good morning, by the way, then, if it's 5 a.m. I forget that we're basically like 12 hours apart. So when I see you, it's like the earliest in the morning can ever be. Object, animal, place, etc. I like form sona. Okay, everyone pick your form sona. What do you guys want to be? I didn't go to sleep yet. Oh my god, go to sleep. Sleeping when you're young is very important. If you don't sleep while you're young, you'll turn out like me. I would spend till like 5 in the morning sometimes watching anime and reading reading BL on my phone. I would go to my family's parties, and they would be like, oh, like, Killer, how'd you sleep? And I'm like, I only got 2 hours. They'll be like, why'd you only get 2 hours? I'm like, I was. And I'd be like, I was watching videos. And they'll be like, and then I remember one time my aunt was like, man, I wish I only need like 2 hours and I can keep going. And I was like, oh yeah, well, it's kind of easy, to be honest. And I was young. I was like a kid, right? So like, I of course I had like a lot of energy, right? And she was like, yeah, but when you get older, you're not going to have that energy. And me being a stupid kid, I was like, I'm always going to have this energy. And now it's like, if I get 5 hours of sleep, like, I need 5 hours minimum. Otherwise, my brain is fried. I can't do anything. I literally, if I get less than 5 hours, I'm like a zombie. I can't do it. I want to be a black hole. My form sona is a belt. Oh my god, I can't read. Is a beat the fuck up Switch Pro controller. When you're young, Kia confirmed old. Okay, no. I mean like a child young, like a minor young. You know what I mean? I was listening to Peak Miku. Miku is more important than sleep. Yeah, but even Miku has a bedtime. understandable. Have a nice day. When you get older, your BL thirst shall never be quenched. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the older I get, the more like, I don't want to say antsy I am, but I feel like, cause okay, when you're young, when you're like a kid, right, and you're first discovering the world of BL and yaoi and all that kind of stuff, right? There's so many resources, so many new things to you. There's so many series and fandoms and like fan fictions and writings and websites. There's a surplus amount of things for you to go. It almost feels infinite. But then every year that source gets a little smaller and smaller and smaller because you're intaking more and more and more. And especially if you're like really crazy with it, right? You're gonna intake a lot of yaoi and BL, and at some point you're gonna start running out of it. And so now at this point I'm like, I need something new. I need I need something that'll keep me entertained. Dude, I need like 10 hours. It's essential. It's so hard. Hi, Maria. It's so hard to not like 5 hours minimum, absolute minimum for sleep. If I get anything less than that, I can't do it. And then like I usually get 7 roughly, but there are times I call them my 12-hour days. I'll tell my coworkers, he'll be like, what are you doing this weekend? I'll be like, oh, I'm taking a 12-hour day. And they're like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, oh, it's a day where I just sleep for 12 hours. I just catch up on all my sleep that I missed out on. Oh, is Haven in my chat? Wait, hold on, let me scroll up. Hi, Haven! I sneeze at the thought of you streaming. Must be talking about me behind my back. No! Wait, Haven, how many hours of sleep do you need to get by? Mine's minimum 5. Piku. I mean, like, child young. Kia confirmed old as fuck. No! Do you? I am for sure over the age of 18. I'm under the age of 18. Miku's bedtime is when I turn my Wi-Fi off, and it's never... Real. The trick is to become the synthesis of all and create new BL. Oh my god, you're right. You know, I used to. I have so many stories. I have so many unfortunate stories of like my extreme Fujoshi days back in the days when I should not have been a Fujoshi. This is why I want to write my doomed Arctic voyage Yuri. It's like sometimes you really just gotta take it in your own hands and you're like, fuck it, I'm writing my own stuff this time. I'm drawing it. I'm headcanoning it. I don't know if you guys ever have, okay, I don't know how often you guys do this or if you guys ever do this, but do you guys ever listen to a song and you imagine you're pairing like your OTP in your head, like, oh my god, Sasuke and Naruto kissing to the song, fuck, what's that one, the monster I've become, fuck, what's that one that they always make A and B's for us called? Oh my god, every time we touch, how about that one? Okay, I'm imagining Sasuke and Naruto making out every time we touch. Oh my god, this A and B in my head pops off. I don't know how often you guys do that, but like every once in a while I'll have a song come up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm unlocking a new visual in my brain. I spent 16 hours on a world painter. I'm not obsessed with it. Oh, I want to try that. That's the one where you like can zoom in on maps and like pixel paint, right? Basically. I'm Maria. I see you both in both chats. Oh my god. A lot. I sleep all the time. I have 8 hours and I keep sleeping when I wake up. Oh my god. Real. Hi, Toralai. Real ones make a D&D campaign and drag their friends into fan fiction. See, I want to do that so bad, but every time I play D&D with people, we only have like, we end up only playing one time and everyone gets busy all of a sudden and we never play again. Or we play like homebrew, and not that homebrew's bad, but like there's sometimes like my friends will make weird characters because they're doing homebrew. I remember one time I had a friend who made a character based off a toaster, and like my character can't rizz up a toaster. You know what I mean? Like neither can the other characters like rizz up a toaster. Like what do you do with that? You know what I mean? And sometimes they just all pick like these crazy things or these crazy backstories, and I'm like, you know, I can't really ship any of you guys with anyone because you're all so eccentric that it just really doesn't work. It's like 2 puzzles. It's like if you try to make it work, it's like grabbing 2 random different puzzles and smashing them together. And yeah, I guess the pieces fit, right? But like it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? I do it every day or too long. It's so easy to just get lost in the brain A and B. I bet that'd actually be pretty cute. Monster by Skillet. Oh my god, that's a song. I keep forgetting what the song's called. I just know it by like the AMVs were always titled like Monster I've Become or Monster. They never actually had like the real name into it. Monster by Skillet is such a good song to kiss your boys to. Bad Boy, Angel of Darkness, Angel with a Shotgun, etc. All Nightcore. I love all those songs so much. And then I still have some of those songs in my playlist. I have a playlist called Nightcore. I have one on I think Spotify called like Nightcore or something like that. I have another one on YouTube called like Curse Songs That Bring Me Joy, and it's all the like Nightcore like Eurobeat songs I would listen to when I was a kid, and they're all like so nostalgic to me. So when I get, imagine this, me, little Killer, little whale, like in bed, sad because whatever happened that day, like I'm sad from work or whatever, right? And then I'm like, you know what would cheer me up? Let me listen to some Nightcore real quick, and I'm like headbanging to like to like Angel with a Shotgun or something. um. You can do some crazy terrain with World Painter, mountain ranges and islands, and it's realistic as hell. I think we were talking about a different thing then. That's interesting. I'm kind of interested about that. The brushes you use in World Painter are actually height maps from mountains range, so it looks like it's a real deal. Okay, that sounds pretty cool actually. Does anyone not have a Nightcore playlist? There's so many people that don't. Funny enough, I had a lot of friends that also liked anime growing up, but there's like two different experiences. I feel like when you like anime growing up, there's like one experience where you're like, and I don't know, maybe there's like a more female experience, who knows, right? I found more female friends that have the same experience where you're more into like yaoi, AMVs, like Nightcore, things like that, right? And then there's the other anime experience where you're just watching like all like the big big five, big four, what are they called, big three, I forgot what but you're watching like Bleach, Naruto, like Dragon Ball, stuff like that, all the animes, like the newest season anime, stuff like that, and you're just into animes and their openings. You're not into like the actual culture, kind of thing. Like it's usually one or the other for most people, where you have like these two vastly different experiences. Like I can't go up to my friends and be like, bro, do you remember seeing yaoi paddles at conventions, and like at the conventions? And they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I just went to the VA panels and stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, we had very different anime experiences growing up. Kiki, I have days long worth of music if you like Skillet. I unfortunately I'm not that big of a fan. I like some songs, don't get me wrong. There's some songs I do like, but I don't think they're like my go-to listening like band. I mean, I'm interested if you have some specific banger ones, send them to me for sure. But I can't say I'm like, oh yeah, I love Skillet, I love this and that. Like I definitely do enjoy a big range of songs, but that range is a little limited sometimes of like how much I like it. Sad swimming through the ocean. My younger siblings hate when I play VTuber covers of songs in the car when I give them a ride. But sometimes the VTuber covers go hard. There are so many good VTuber singers out there, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could sing like that. I can maybe I could carry the smallest little tune ever, right, kind of thing. But I cannot like do what like what Bao is doing, or like something like Vienna, or like like those big massive VTubers. I can't do that. Like I don't know how they. I mean, a lot of them I think had practiced singing like when they were younger, or like, oh my god, I don't know if you guys watch her, but Enna from Enna Alouette from Niji Sanji En, like you wouldn't expect her to be able to sing really good because she has like a very nasally voice. Like she let me see if I can mimic it. She's like she talks a little like this, like very nasally, right? But then her singing is literally like angelic. I don't know how to describe. I literally was like baffled when I heard her singing. I was like, that's so good. There's so many VTubers out there that are so talented, and I'm genuinely like really jealous of them. Let me scroll up chat real quick. I'm like, I need to catch up. The whole musical library is Nightcore. Wait, if it's Nightcore, okay, hit me up. I want some Nightcore. I love blasting Suisei with the windows rolled down and picking up my little brother from marching band. Suisei is so good too, but like her music is so amazing. I hesitate to call it just VTuber music at this point, because it's like she's literally like an idol, like a national idol in Japan now. So it's like she's like a certified artist too, like it's kind of crazy. Oh god, that's such a specific thing. Why was it at every convention? I don't know. Like it was there for so long. Like you would just see like yaoi paddles, yuri paddles, like all these like fujoshi. Oh my god, what's it called for oh my god, there's a word for like male fujoshis. I'm blanking on the word, but you know, I would say all those kind of things, and I'd be like, I remember I really wanted one really bad. Like when I was younger, I was like, I want one so bad. I haven't seen a whole lot of animes, but I know which one of those Oh my god, I can't read. I haven't seen a whole lot of animes, but I know which one of those experiences I'm having. There was always like, I mean, it definitely varied for some people. Like some people were kind of teetering both like lines of like, I watch a lot of anime and I'm super heavy into the culture and with the all that other kind of stuff, right? But there's like, I definitely, at least in my friend groups, I've noticed a lot of them were like, they just watch anime and they're not really big in otaku culture kind of thing. And there's other people who are like really big in otaku culture, but they stuck to very specific series. So it's not like they were like super avid anime watchers, if that makes sense. I think I teetered a little bit because there was a while where I just watched like any anime I could. But now I'm kind of more just like the culture of it. Like there's definitely a lot of animes where I haven't watched. Like I haven't finished watching. I barely watched like JJK. I watched a little bit of Dandadan. What other big ones are there? Like all the really big animes have been coming out lately. Like I haven't really watched, but I know about them, kind of, you know, and I know what impact they're making on the culture. So I know about them in that way, you know. Cats. Oh, did you hear the cat earlier? Do you remember yaoi paddles? To me, that's more of a question of were you going to conventions during this few years? I feel like it was more than a few years though. It was like a good, I want to say almost decade of them being there. You know what I mean? Like it was early 2000s for sure. My best friend in middle school was the biggest Fujo I've ever seen. I have so much bangers for you. I want to listen to them. I want to listen to all the bangers. Roka Rowden's cover of The Pretender is legit better than the original, in my opinion. Oh yeah, Edna from The Incredibles. My coworker telling me about the anime about girls in the arena on water battling. Oh my god. Yeah, Jay, they're just battling. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Maybe I've been fighting wrong my whole life. Maybe. Can you imagine one of your coworkers being like, all right, so there's this anime and these girls are in a pool and they have to fight, but they're not like fighting normally. They're actually like whipping their ass on each other. They're dropping it down low to see who gets knocked off the platform first. Can you imagine trying to tell someone who doesn't watch anime like that plot and seeing how they would react? Like, Jay, you want to battle? Oh my god. No way they brought up Keijo unprompted. I feel like what is the most like out of pocket anime you can bring up to someone? Like I feel like I used to have a list and now I'm like, fuck, I don't remember most of the crazy animes I watch. Only if we go through the character arcs mid booty swing. Oh my god, imagine like mid booty swing you're having like a flashback of like you with your childhood friend and you're like, don't worry, I'm gonna win this battle and I'm gonna become the best booty swinger ever. and then after I'll come back for you, you know? Wild, fucking wild. Yeah, that's normal for all battles, of course. My stepdad is big into anime and he's been trying to get my 50-year-old mom into it, so I know exactly how someone unfamiliar with anime reacts to this. The fucking gates of booty lawn ability. So stupid. My friend telling me, I just realized I don't have music playing. Wait, I've just been chatting the whole time. Wait. I was like, why is it so quiet, by the way? Hold on. I wanted to have music playing. Let me see if I can have some music playing. My friend telling me about Nikkei plot before I see the game. Oh my god, Nikkei's fucking crazy. Well, it is a just chatting stream. Yeah, but I was like, oh, there's usually music to it. Hold on, let me pull some of it in. Let me see where I have it. Is it media? Media, is it... You know, I don't name my things properly, so I'm hoping this is the correct one. Okay, it is, thank God. I'm like, I'm hoping this is the correct sound. I'm preparing to go through a trauma redemption arc mid-booty story. I love Keijo, but no way I could bring that up to someone unprompted. The brown dust character models though, oh my god, all those games. I had a friend, I think it was Brown Dust. I had a friend, he like called me over. It was at work even. My friend does this at work. He called me over and he's like, hey, I want to show you something. And I was standing by the door and I was like, okay, what is it? And he's like, no, like stand behind me. Because he was facing away from the door and I was like, okay. And I walked over to him and I stood behind him and I saw he had the game pulled up and I was like, oh no. He was basically showing me like borderline porn. Like obviously it wasn't, because the girls still had like most of the girls still had like a centimeter of cloth left on their clothes, but like it was very it was very explicit. And I'm like, bro, you're playing this at work? That's fucking crazy. And he's like, well, no one's told me nothing yet, so I'm like, do you really want to have that conversation with HR? Are you really waiting for someone to tell you something? Imagine your HR pulls you in and they're like, so we've gotten complaints that you have been watching animated anime women. Drop it down low and, you know, give specific, you know what I mean? I don't know if I want to have that conversation with my HR. I don't know if I want to face the shame of that. Like, Kia really meant just chatting. Yeah, we're just talking, imagine. I thought I was missing something too. I was like, I'm missing something. What am I missing to this stream? And then I was like, oh, some music. It's quiet. Chatting and nothing else. Just chatting, no visuals, no music, just chatting. Imagine I'm like just chatting. Would you guys still be here? Imagine if I was like zoomed in the whole way and I'm like this close to you guys. I'm like, okay guys, we're just chatting for today, you and me. No, I can't do that. How far was I? Was I like this far? No, this far? I think I was like this far maybe? I think so. I'm gonna leave myself here. Let me scroll up again real quick. Help, I'm underwater, I scum. You look like dust because you're old, bro. What the hell? Already off the bat? I'm under the water, please help. What is it? How to say like, please, I'm under the water, please help. Shit, I missed one stream and the scumaholics missed me. Not you making a fan name for yourself in my own chat. Nah, if you frame it right, you could get the HR in on it. No, I don't think I want to have a conversation with the HR. I don't think I want to go up to her and be like, hi, so my friend is playing inappropriate games, but I want you to be cool with it. All right? She would call both of us into the office. I hope Kia's been taking care of my chat. Your chatters, what the hell? You see, they're government weapons with emotion, so I think it's a little weird for you to be in the one to objectify them when I'm in it for the plot. What the hell? Pinche vieja, what the hell? Would you guys still be here? Yeah, I've been in the Discord call with you. We've done this already. Yeah, but still, I can ask, right? It's like when a girl asks, like, would you still love me if I was a worm? Like, the question's pointless, but the answer you still need to answer. You know what I mean? I got fans, Kia. You just don't know ball, bro. What do you mean I don't know ball? I think I know ball. What are you talking about? Plot twist. Scum is actually Shu Yamina. Oh my god, my Oshi, my number one. If Scum, oh my god, that actually break my heart. If Scum happened to be my, okay, for you guys who don't know, Shu Yamino from Niji Sanji En, the fourth wave Luxium, is like my Kami Oshi, my number one Oshi. He's like my OG kind of thing, right? Like, I want to equally meet him and never meet him because I know I'm really awkward. And I have like a tiny little shrine built for him in my room. Of little merches I've bought and everything, right? And I think if Scum were to be Shu Yamino, I think my heart would be like, I don't know if I could look at him the same way. She doesn't know booty battling either. What the hell? I bet you she wouldn't have a character arc mid booty swing. Me? Are you talking about me? You don't think? Well, actually, I don't know if I want to have a character arc mid booty swing. Bro, I'm not Yoshi or whatever you call it. Yeah, I know you're not, but that'd be crazy if it was. It's like a nightmare if it was. She would crush character arcs mid booty swing. I would be like, have you guys actually, I don't know if I should bring up this anime. I don't know if you guys have watched, it might be not niche, but like, have you guys ever watched, what's it called? What is it called? It's in English, it's called Zodiac Wars. I forgot what it's called in Japanese. It's something Tyson. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like every episode, like each character has like their like arc. It's only 12 episodes and there's 12 characters, so every episode is like focuses on like a character's arc kind of thing, right? But usually, I don't want to say spoilers, but it's a really good anime. Junie Tyson, yeah, there we go. Usually the characters, something bad happens to them, to say lightly, when they have these arcs. So I'm gonna be the person crashing down on these people's arcs. Like, I'm gonna make sure you don't have a good time. For a little Rock Lee versus Gaara type beat, destroying them dreams. She would swing booty completely motionless, literally no oomph behind it at all. Nah, bro, I'm literally to go. You should be asking me for my autograph. Kia's in her chud arc. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I got a new model. I can't be my chud arc. But Junie Tyson's really good. You guys should watch it if you get a chance. It's very, very good. Don't pick favorites, but it's really good. Another anime, speaking of don't pick favorites, Magical Raising Project, also really good. Don't pick favorites, but it's really, really good. It's like 20 something episodes. I was trying to recommend that to my friend recently because they were like, oh, I like magic girls. And I was like, oh, do you like fighting magic girls, like battle stuff? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, well, I got the anime for you. Bro, bring back the alt style. You got the nerd fit on. The nerd fit. What? This is like the drip. This is like I'm like fitted. I'm all nice. My mama, my artist worked so hard on this. You know, I got it. You know, I got the drip on me. I'm literally the goat. I thought you were an orca. No, that's what that's what Scum said. Imagine I'm like, oh yeah, actually I'm rebranding to be a goat. The drip and the jelly hair. Yeah. Wait, how do I get the jelly hair to go? I think I have to blink. There we go. I was like, how do I move my head to get my hair going? Me, I was the artist. She forced me to draw the nerd fit. Nuh-uh. Now actually, let me stretch real quick. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I cracked my arms. Oh my god, I wanted to talk about things today. I'm trying to go back to all the topics I was talking about, or I wanted to talk about. Literally, I was at work and I was sitting and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for stream today because I'm gonna talk about this, I'm gonna talk about that, and then I'll talk more about this, and then about that, and I'm gonna keep talking about this. And then it was like a lot of back and forth. And then now that I'm sitting down, I'm like, head empty. What was I talking about? What did I want to say? Why are you moving like those VTuber concert guys who move like sticks and people go crazy for? Okay, low key, I always get like a little like sad when people bring up like those concerts. Not because I'm like, oh my god, those so cringe, but I'm like, oh, you know, it's the culture, it's the VTuber. Like a lot of VTubers don't have 3D models. What else are you supposed to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like you know, like what else can they do? Are they supposed to like stand there kind of thing, right? So when those go viral for being like cringe concerts, I always feel a little sad because I'm like, well, you know, like what else can they do? You know, they just have their models and they're singing, you know, like they have good art. They obviously paid a lot of money for it, right? So I don't know, I always feel a little sad when I see people like, or when people are like, VTubers are so cringe because like, did you see those concerts? And a lot of times those concerts are free too, like they're not paying any money for those concerts. So it's like, let people, you know, like personal rant, I'm like, let people have their own fun, you know what I mean? Like let people enjoy the little things they can enjoy for free, you know? Sounded like E. Recommending Magical Raising Project to a Magical fan sounds like the equivalent of recommending Tapoki's Original Sin to someone who says they like Fruits Basket because it's how it's wholesome. Okay, well they said they wanted magic girls fighting, so technically I gave them a good recommendation about magic girls fighting, and you know, and just I can't talk about the anime, otherwise I spoil a lot, but oh my god, it's a good anime. Quit your job, I double dog dare you. No, I'd be broke. I'd be so broke, I can't do it. Greetings, fellow fishes, we're literally underwater. Hi, antimatter. Is it bad to tell you guys I can't swim? It's okay, you'll survive, trust me, you'll be fine. No one can have fun, it's Kia 2026, what? Well, time to learn fast then. Spoil everything. Go nuts. It's... Okay, so the plot... I'll do the plot. But then I can't say... Because if someone wants to watch it, like... You know, it spoils it, right? But the plot basically is... the main character, she plays this Magic Girl game on her phone. And she's always like... Oh, man. I want to be a Magic Girl so bad. I wish I was a Magic Girl, right? And then one day, like, this little guy pops out of her phone and is like, and he's from the game, and he's like, you've been selected to become a Magic Girl and here's your outfit, and it's like the outfit from her game and stuff. So she's like, oh my god, I'm like a real Magic Girl. So she spends like, I think like a month maybe, like doing her own little activities, right? Like saving people, helping old ladies cross the street, all this kind of stuff, right? And she's like, I'm living my Magic Girl dream. And then there's like a common area where all the Magic Girls in the area are able to like get together kind of thing. And so finally one day they're like, oh, emergency meeting, all the girls in the area have to like meet up, right, and stuff like that. And the little like icon guy from like the game basically is like, all right guys, so unfortunately we're actually overpacked with the Magic Girls here. We're not allowed to have this many girls here, so what we're gonna do is there's gonna be a contest each week. All you guys have to collect, I think, so many candies or something. Like they're like candies you get from the game basically, but like for them it's like they get it through like doing like Magic Girl activities type of thing, like saving people and like being helpful, things like that, right? And so they're like, whoever has the least amount of candies this week, they're gonna drop out of being a Magic Girl. And so they're all like, dang, we love being a Magic Girl, we love doing our activities, I guess we gotta work hard. And then they start finding out what happens when they don't become a Magic Girl anymore, and it gets very crazy very fast. Is all I could say. I think there's about 20 something episodes, but it's really good. But it's one of those animes where genuinely you can't pick a favorite character. I think I had like 3, and it was so I can't say anymore, but it's so good. I'd be so broke. You you just have to dare Turkey to not donate anymore. No, I don't want you guys to give me your money, because then what if you guys need your money? Don't give me your money. Or Raven to donate. No. I watched an anime if someone completely spoiled it and still enjoyed it. Damn, I wanted to watch. Thanks for ruining Kia. I said nothing. I didn't spoil shit. To be fair, you're broke because of your gacha addiction, Kiki. Nuh-uh. That's not true. I haven't spent a single coin on gacha lately because I've been saving. I've been a good adult this time. Though the temptation's always there. I think the last time I spent money was for Karna on Fate. He's gonna come home one day. He's gonna come home. It's a guarantee he's gonna come home one day. Like the chances of me playing this game for so fucking long and I've never gotten him. He's gonna come home at some point. It has to happen. The icon guy from the game. I forgot what he's called, little mascot. I forgot what he's called. Watch Out Chavo better than any anime y'all ever see. Drop out. I can't say anymore, Raven, but if you figured it out, you figured it out. Howdy, what we spoiling? Hi, Turkey. It's the anime Magical Raising Project. Really good. Highly recommend it. Ain't no way people don't need this bum orca. What the hell? What the hell? You're just jealous because, you know, I'm getting the donos and you're not. Turkey the goat. I haven't spent a single coin on gacha lately, girl. Recently, I've been very, very responsible. Okay, even before, it's not like I spent a lot of money. I think the last time I was a certified whale for sure, like a certified gacha whale, was like maybe when I was in college. But like, I think the first 2 years of college, because I still had some money come in. But then like, I think once I had to like really like lock down in school, I was like, I'm kind of broke. I don't have any money to spend. And I think that was the last time like I could call myself like an actual gacha whale. Now I'm like, what is it called? there's like a word for them. People who barely spend money. I'm like one of those. I'm like, I spend money like for Fate every year on the GSSR banner because you need to spend money for that. So I do spend money for that banner, and then between that, like maybe I'll spend money on gacha like 1 or 2 more times. I feel like I've been pretty responsible, and I feel like I need some praise for that. I watched My House walkthrough and it was really good. Ooh. Key gets Karna and FGO announces the EOS the next week. No. I'd cry. I'd be like, no. Bro, please. I own this VTuber agency. Your money goes to me. I'm not even part of an agency anymore. What the hell? Bro, you're late. Lolna, I had to take a loan for a surgery. My ass is saving. Lama, oh my gosh. Save your money. Don't donate to me anymore. But you're an orca, not a whale. Hi, Fleeted. Well, are orcas... Well, I guess orcas are technically a part... I guess... Well... Because I guess... Well, orcas are... I think... Technically dolphins, right? But wouldn't they still fall under the category of being a whale, right? Or no? I know the reason why they're called killer whales is because they're not. So actually, fun fact, I think I've told you guys this fun fact, but the reason why they're called killer whales is because the name actually previously used to be whale killer, because orcas were known for also killing massive whales, and that was just kind of their thing, right? So the name originally was whale killer, and then at some point, I don't know how or when, but it got flipped to killer whale, and I think it's because they're so massive, people just associate them with whales. But I mean, technically, if we're talking about association, orcas are part of whales, right? They're not like people don't group them with the dolphins. You know what I mean? When you think of a dolphin, you don't think of an orca, right? Right? Am I cooking? Right? Am I making sense? I'm a minnow. Free to play for life. Oh, I'm like, there's names for, I think, is it minnow? I saw a chart. I think it was like minnow, dolphin, something. And I think it depends like how much money you spend, right? She built like an orca. Yeah, because I am one. Orca got beef with whales though. Turkey, you can't say that. It was so scary the way I was on edge the whole time. It was very well done. Ooh, maybe I should watch it. Even though I'm like a bitch for horror. As for my cat, she ate a little tiny, oh my god, I can't read, hold on. She ate a littlest pet shop toy my little sister left in the apartment. That's so scary, the cat would eat that. I'm kind of thankful my cats don't eat like small objects like that anymore, but they do eat like tape and other sticky substances. So that's what I have to worry about, is like if it's sticky, like I have to watch out for my cats. I have to make sure they don't eat that. That's a cool etymology fact. I didn't know that. I forgot. I remember I saw the date of like when that started changing, like when it turned from whale killer to killer whale. I forgot when exactly, but it was like sometime, I want to say, if I had to remember from the top of my head, I want to say like early 1900s, but I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong on that. Whale killer, more like whale loser. What the heck? When I think about dolphins, I think of a I think of a drug doing asshole. When I think of dolphins, I don't know, I used to think of them as like, actually, you know that Lisa Frank picture of like the dolphins like, and like with rainbows and like pufferfish and you know other like fish and things like that. Like I used to think of dolphins like that, and I learned about all like the fucked up things they do, and then I think about this like scary picture of a dolphin I saw like not too long ago. But now I feel like now I kind of associate dolphins with Minecraft because I've been playing Minecraft lately. So I always think of like, oh, they're gonna give me a speed buff. Did you know orcas, or Orsinius orca, the Latin species name, means kingdom of the dead? I did. I thought that was a cool fact. Not that I did a lot of research on orcas like somewhat loosely recently, but I did look into a lot of things about like how orcas got their name, and I saw that and I was like, that's a cool fact. I love that. I'm like, I don't want to say like I'm edgy, but I think I do lean into the chunibyo like the aspect, like where I'm a little bit of a chuny, where I'm like, those anime characters who have like they'll be like, oh, don't don't look into my hidden past because of all these evil things, the demons that lurk within me. You know what I mean? Like, I think I do kind of lean into that interest, you know? So when I read that they were like, that their name was Kingdom of the Dead, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. This is, you know? But I was like, I can't let anyone know. But I don't say any of those thoughts out loud because that's really cringe. But half the time when I see cool shit like that, I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, you guys can't see the pose I'm hitting, but I'm hitting like a... Do you guys know the anime, the Chunibyo and other... oh my god, what's the anime? It's the girl with the eye patch. And she like pretends to have like a yellow eye under the eye patch and everything, right? Like, I'm hitting one of her poses where she has like her eye covering... or her hand covering her eye, and she's like hitting like this like intricate pose of like, oh, no one can ever know what's behind my iPad. Your cats don't eat? No, they do. Actually, one of them eats way too much, but they do. They just eat a lot of sticky things too, like tape and things. I love cats so much. Cats are so cute. Cats are like adorable. They're like little babies. If I got a room in my head, sure you did. Look at that forehead. My goodness. I don't have a big forehead. I don't think I have a big forehead. So you're cringe, got it. I'm not cringe, okay? I'm not cringe because I don't vocalize any of it, you know, for the most part. But every once in a while, I do see like gothic things or like vampire-esque things or like, I don't know, just like edgy things. And I'm like, that's so fucking cool. That's so sick. But then I have to like brush it off and be like, it's all right. That's okay. But if I had the choice, if I had the choice of money, and if I had no shame, I think I would like explore those interests a little more. But because I'm so scared of people being like, wow, that's really fucking cringe, I'm like, oh, it's alright, oh, it's okay, oh, it's cool, oh, neat. Like, I mean, you're kind of choony right now. What do you mean? What do you mean you're kind of choony right now? Don't take off my eye patch. I'll release my inner demon. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you can't see what's under my eye patch, because if you do, it's gonna unleash the world of demons from this, you know, like... I can't do it. I can't do it. But there's, or like, oh, my right hand has so much power. Like, there's demonic power in this, and I can't unleash it. Otherwise, the world will never know peace, you know? When I was in middle school, I for sure was like, more of a chuny. Of course, I didn't say anything out loud because I knew it was stupid, but like in my head I was always like, man, it'd be so cool if like I got this power and like I did XYZ. Oh my god. Or like, you know how like there's like in Death Note like Kira and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, if I was Kira, like I would have so much like, oh my god, I was actually delusional as a kid. But I'm healed. I'm grown. I don't do that anymore. Out loud. Oh, you can have a big forehead. I can make it into reality. No, don't give me a big forehead. Don't. It's hard to find an exact date when whale killer became killer whale, likely between 1700s and 1840, but it's because of a mistranslation from Spanish to English, which ordered the words differently. Oh, that also makes sense. Yeah. Because a lot of times, Spanish words are like mixed, or not mixed, but they're flipped from how English is said. So that makes sense. Now, they probably call you a poser. That's the worst thing that could happen. I was researching the map. I like orcas. Orcas are cool. I think the more and more I learn about orcas, I'm like, oh my god, they're so sick. They're really cool. Start listening to more gothic bands, Kia. Okay, but there's some gothic bands where I'm not the biggest fan of. Maybe call me a poser. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a goth. I'm definitely not like, I'm definitely not a goth or emo or anything along those lines of like, what is it, genre or styles, right? And everything. But definitely edgier things is like my taste. I listen to a lot of Midwestern emo, so I feel like that peaks a little bit, you know, my life. I used to not talk and stare out the window all the time in hopes people would think I was cool. It did not work. Oh my god, I would do that. I remember one time I like rested my head against like I was in a school bus and I rested my head against like the window and it was like raining and I was like, oh yeah, this looks so sick. But the school bus was so like it was not a smooth ride, so my head kept hitting the window. So I was like, doom, 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 doom. And I'm like, this fucking hurts. I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm like, god. And that was like, but for a split second, I hope I looked so cool. And I know I did not. I know I did not. Key hidden JoJo poses midstream. Wait till you guys see. Wait. Oh my god, I can't speak. Wait till you guys see a 3D model of me, and then I'm like, and you guys can see all my poses and everything. Goth Kiki, I'm taking notes. No one can heal from being chuny. Speaking from experience. Just say you're a LARPer, bruh. I'm not LARPing. I'm not LARPing, okay? I feel like I feel like I'm just a repressed chuny. There we go. Like I'm like I don't want to say anything out loud because I feel shame. I knew basically nothing about orcas, and now I'm here slowly learning more and more. If you want to know another fun fact about orcas, there's two orca brothers actually out in the wild who specifically hunt down sharks, and they specifically aim for their kidneys. And it's cool because their dorsal fins actually bends down, and a lot of times you see that in captive orcas because they're not getting like the correct nutrition, or they're not getting like their health needs aren't being met usually, right? But these two are like wild orcas living out, like they've never been in like captivity or anything, but their dorsal fins are still bent down, and it's because since they're primarily eating shark like kidneys, or I think it's either kidneys or liver, one of those two, they're not getting all the nutrition they should. But you know, they're wild. What can you do about it, right? Kind of thing. So it's just kind of cool to know that there's two like actual shark killers out there like swimming the ocean. They're brothers. And if you guys watch those videos, I highly recommend you guys watch the videos. These orcas hit them fast. They hit them fast and quick, and it's literally like watching a torpedo. It's actually really, really cool. Highly recommend you guys watch those. Did someone say Midwest? Midwest emo. Midwestern emo songs are like, I don't know what it is about it. It scratches my brain. And you know what? You know what sucks? Half the time when you see like, when I see videos on like TikTok or like YouTube or anything being like, oh, like I'm gonna make fun of this like this band or something, like, and they're always like how's it go? It's usually like oh, this is how like a shitty Midwestern emo band sounds like, and they try to make like a parody or something, and then they try to like they just yell in the mic and stuff like that. Half the time, like them making fun of it, those songs also pop off, and I'm like, man, that sounds pretty good actually. They should actually make a band for it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's so like it scratches my brain a little. If you're not a LARPer, do you wear earphones blasting anime songs in public? I do. I'll be at work and I'll be like blasting like anime songs or like other things in my like ear. And my coworkers are talking to me half the time, and I'm like, man, they don't know like what songs I'm listening to right now. Don't fuck with the orca gang. Exactly. They'll take your kidneys. Exactly. We need a new command, orca fact. Wait, no, I can't do that. I don't know enough orca facts. I don't know enough. I can't give you guys that. So orca's a picky eater. Sounds like you, yeah. I don't think I'm a picky eater. I think I eat a variety of things usually. For sure, any kind of like meat product, I'll try it. Like I'll eat like anything that comes from like an animal. I'll eat because I want to try it. I want to see if I like it or not. But there's definitely some veggies out there which are kind of hard to eat. Like cooked carrots. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna push them all to the side of my bowl or my plate. I can't do it. But like, you know, cucumbers and like tomatoes, those go hard. Definitely high up on my vegetable tier list. Let me scroll up a little bit. I'm talking too slow. A picky orca. Brothers not feeding themselves properly? Don't human brothers do that too? I think so. Kia, I have a mental breakdown right now. I'm playing Midwest emo riff. I got you. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I would love to hear it. Low-key, the Midwest emo bands used to play at Thursday Night Lives here, and COVID killed them sadly. No! But they're so good. Most of them are so good. I understand why some people might not find them enjoyable or like cringy even, but like I don't know what it is about it, like the rawness and sometimes even selfishness of like the singers, just like I don't know, it kind of resonates with me a little. Like sometimes I listen to like certain Midwestern emo band. Oh my god, Midwestern emo bands, and I'll like listen to them and I'll be like, man, this guy's for sure an asshole and like a narcissist and like probably not a great guy, but like he's so like for real with it. Like he's so like vocal about it. Maybe like and like the song doesn't sound bad, you know. Maybe he has a point. Blasting anime songs. Sasageo. I used to have so many Attack on Titan songs like playing in my ear, and then but at some point I was like, I forgot what song. One song kind of put me off from like listening to Attack on Titan. And I was like, I need to find like more anime music to listen to. Kiki is a LARPer confirmed. What do you mean I'm a LARPer confirmed? What do you mean? Orca facts number 1. They lame as hell. No. Pull up a page of Orca fun facts and read them at random each time. Let me see if I can. Let me look up Orca facts. I spelled orca wrong, don't judge me. Okay, what is this? 10 facts about killer whales. Okay, I'll say one. I'll say one fact right now. Orcas are the largest member. Oh my god, I can't read. I'm so sorry. Orcas are the largest member of the dolphin family. All right, there's fact number 1. I got 9 more. Same, can't handle cooked carrots. Cooked carrots, I don't know, like, I like raw carrots. Like, raw carrots aren't bad. I'll eat those, right? Like, I don't eat them as often anymore. Sometimes by choice, you know, but like, I don't know what it is about cooked carrots. They have this like icky like sweetness to it, and it's not like a regular sweetness. It's like I don't know how to describe it. I can't do them though. Like the carrots have to be hidden under so much like other flavors for me to like not notice them. Can you have a mental breakdown? I did not say that. Wait, what'd you say? Hold on, let me scroll back up. Let me see. Kia I thought you said you're having a mental break. I would be like, yeah, sure, pop off. Yeah. Never mind. Wait, if Kia is built like an orca, then orcas are flatter than I thought. What do you mean? I have a little jiggle now. I'm not doing it. Actually, I was gonna purposely move my model like crazy, but you know, I'm feeling shameful today. I'm not doing that. But there's some physics there. There's some physics, I swear. Largest members of dolphin family. So they're dolphins. Yeah, they're technically dolphins. But they're big, so you can call them whales. You know what I mean? Like, because they're big like whales, you know? Right? You're related to dolphins? I'm sorry, Key. I have to unsub. No! But we're cooler. You know, we're cooler. Kia, you gonna let Turkey disrespect you like that? Shit, not even my bro chach. Oof, I'll have to ask for a refund of all those donos. No! No! Same here, I'm here for Orcas, not dolphin. No! And just like that, I lose all my subscribers. Oh my god, actually, wait, speaking about subscribers, I hit, I think 400 today. I forgot my manager messaged me when I was at work, and he was like, Killer! You hit 400! And I was like, really? And I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, I really did hit 400. It's crazy. So congrats, just 400 you guys. Let's go. Damn it. We almost got her. We'll get her next time. You're late. What the hell? Kia, what's 102 eggs in Spanish? I'm not saying it. You try to get me to say that last time, and I'm not saying it this time. I don't care what it is. I'm not saying it. Hi, yippee! 400. Me, I was the manager. Shut up, Scott. Everyone unsub. I'm about to drop to 399, but congrats. No, don't unsubscribe. I'll get sad. I would cry on screen. I would cry on stream, but I know some of you guys like that. Sickos. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm like, oh my god, 400. Damn, I thought you were slow as fuck. What the? You tried this with me last time, and I was like, I'm like, scum, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, scum. What the hell? So we can hit 400 twice. Yeah. I think the typical asshole dolphin is the bottlenose dolphin. How does that one look like? Is that like the stereotypical one, right? Bottlenose dolphin. That's like the regular one, right? Okay, yeah, that's like the one people usually see. Okay. What other kind of dolphins are there? I know there's like river dolphins, right? Let me see, river dolphin. Oh yeah, those kind of look scary as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me near a river dolphin. It'd be funny when suddenly it becomes 399. No, don't unsubscribe, please. Don't unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. I can't talk right now. Don't unsubscribe, please. I know. Wait, I looked up river dolphin. I have regrets. Yeah, they're fucking. I don't know. Like they're kind of scary looking. I don't know why they look like that. Like, I'm not a fan. I don't want them to look like that anymore. I'm excited. I'm hoping to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. I'm hoping. That's like my hope. But I'm the only one out of like the Oathbound girls, like Saphyre and Melin, who has not reached a 500 like milestone yet. Because I think Saph is like I want to say is she almost at 600 now? Let me see. She's, oh my god, yeah, she's about to hit 600 soon. Actually, here, hold on, one second. I'm gonna link her profile. If you guys haven't subscribed to her, go subscribe to her. She's almost at 600. But she's at 600, and I think Melin just hit 500 like a couple days ago. So I'm like, damn, I gotta catch up. I'm behind. Hi, Indy. How's it going? How are you doing? Depends what we got for 500 subs. That's because Safari's the goat. Safari's crazy. Actually, I don't get the egg thing to him. It's because in Spanish it sounds like you're saying like some like it sounds like you're saying like I feel your balls, basically is what it sounds like you're saying in Spanish. It's not what it is, but that's what it sounds like. That's so awesome. I know. I'm like, you know what? But I'm not like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm not at 500 yet. It's more of like, I'm gonna get there. I try my best. Actually, not even I try my best. I really don't have to try. But like, my mentality is to like not think, oh, I can't believe I only have so many numbers, you know, like so many viewers, so many subscribers, so many like likes or whatever. You know, I try my best not like to think in that way. And I really don't have to try, like I said, like it kind of, I don't want to say like, oh, it comes naturally, but like I really don't think of like, you know, streaming or anything like that in that sense. Like, of course I want to grow, of course I want more people to like watch and all, you know, be a part of the community and things like that. But I feel like if I ever say to myself like, oh, I only have so many subscribers, I only have so many, like, then I feel like that invalidates all the support like everyone else gives me. Because like, you know, if I had, for example, one diehard fan like come to all my streams, like, and I'm like, oh, I only have one subscriber, like, wouldn't that one subscriber feel sad that I'm saying I only have, like, it would make him, I feel like it would make him feel like they're not important, you know what I mean? Like so I would rather not be like, oh man, like I wish I was, you know, I had more, this and that, because I'm like, well, ultimately I am very thankful for everyone who shows up and everyone who like who's in the stream and stuff like that, right? So that's how I think of it. But I'm like, man, I need to catch up to Saph and Melin, because I'm like, I'm falling behind. I didn't help you were gone for like a month from the start. I know, I had like, you know, but it's okay, because you know what, like, even if I decline a little, I'll bounce back up. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job of like staying on schedule for the most part, right? And like being consistent. Of course, I'm a little fashionably late to a couple streams here and there, right? But I think I've been pretty good. I haven't canceled a stream in a while, last minute or anything. So I think that's pretty good. We want Kiayama debut. I don't want my mom on stream. I might have her. Maybe I'll call her one day and be like, hi, can you say hi? But like, don't say my name. And she'll be like, okay. But she'll be like, why? bro, come on, Key, explain the egg joke to turkey. The day I hit 1K, I cried. But that's like so like sweet to like especially like 1K is such a big number. Like having that many like subs or like or followers or anything is like crazy. Because like if you imagine the amount of people in that room too, like if you imagine like the amount of subs or like followers you had in your room, like in a single room, right? Like 1K is a lot. Like you can't say, oh, that's not a lot of people. Like I know because nowadays there's a lot of like social media is like a numbers game, right? Like the bigger the number, the better it is. And I know for a lot of people like 1K is like nothing. It's like dust, right? Because there's people with like millions of subscribers out there, right? Kind of thing, or millions of followers, or whatever the case is, right? But I feel like if you really think about how many people who like watch your content, like if you think about them in a single room, 1K is a lot. Like imagine like 30 people is about enough to fill like an average classroom size, right? And I think like 100 is to fill like an average like medium size like what is it, like a college lecture room. I think 300 is for like the large ones. So if you hit 1,000, like that's like a big, you get like a venue for that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot of people. So I feel like in general, like I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's nothing, that's not a lot of people. Like if you think about it logistically, it really is a lot of people. Like that's a lot of people that you got that liked your content, that was like, I'm gonna like this, I'm gonna follow you because I want to keep up with what you're doing, you know? So I don't know. If anyone says like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, like no, I think it's a big deal. Since you're doing YouTube streams, you can also stream vertical layout without having to change anything, and it gives people a chance to meet you. I've thought about that, but I've heard that like you tend to get a younger demographic, and I'm not good with like handling like I'm not sure if I'm ready to have a younger demographic. But that's just what I've heard. I've heard that in general, like vertical streaming both on TikTok and like YouTube, you just in general get like a younger demographic, and I'm like, I don't know if I want that. But I haven't been told to do it, because I've been told that it really does boost your numbers. So I'm like, maybe one day I'll have like 1 or 2. I think the last stream you canceled, you were near death because you always are when you get sick. Nuh-uh, my immune system is pretty good for the most part. It's just when I get sick, I get like really sick. I get like, I'm like in bed, like, oh, I can't move. But I think my immune system is pretty good for the most part. You're also one of Kiki's diehard fans, Turkey. We thought you got iced low-key because you were radio silent for so long. I know, I think I've gotten slightly better at like communicating what's happening, but like I do have a habit of being like, no one cares, no one's paying attention, like I'm just gonna die quietly. But I have been getting a little better at like being like, hey, this is happening, hey, this XYZ, you know. Not that I've had to do it so frequently, but I think a couple times I've had to do it, so I'm like, okay, I'm slightly getting better at communicating. I've done vertical YouTube streams, and it's just honestly just kids. That's what I've heard. I've heard you get like a lot of children, and I'm like, I don't know if I want that. Like, I know it's like for the numbers, but I'm like, I don't know if I want like kids to be my stream, you know? Like, I don't know. Kids and bots. Okay, that's what I figured too, like the bots as well. Me can drive and do taxes. Yeah. Younger demographic. I mostly haven't experienced babies in my vertical chat, but every once in a while I get a 12-year-old hitting on my girlfriend while we're playing games together. Oh my god. Imagine like a 12-year-old just being like, hey baby mama, how are you doing? Like, what is it? I really wonder what goes through the mind of like a 12-year-old trying to hit on like an older woman. And I say older, like not like older like cougar type, but like older as in like you know, obviously adult, you know. Like I always wonder what goes through the mind of the 12-year-old of like, I figure it's the same mentality of like girls, like younger girls thinking they had like a chance with like someone from One Direction kind of thing, but I don't know, I'm always like baffled, like damn, you're that confident. Don't say it like that, my attendance isn't that good in junk. Vertical format is indeed given some boost in numbers since the streams have a chance to pop out when someone's doom scrolling, and it still autoplays. Oh, I didn't know that actually, because I don't watch a lot of, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm on YouTube, I watch mainly like videos. I don't watch a lot of shorts or like vertical live streams or anything. So I didn't know that actually, that it pops out. That's kind of cool. I can see the appeal then for someone wanting to watch it. Low-key, I forget about that that before time. I'm actually a bot. I can tell, Scum. I can tell. I'm kidding. Hey, older streamer girl, what is your Snapchat? I just got a C in algebra. By the way, if that does anything for you. Wild. Crazy. I'm a paid actor. Kiki hired me to watch her stream. Shut up, Annie Matter. Stop. It's part of your contract. You can't say anything. Shut up. Yeah, if you're doom scrolling YouTube shorts, it'll just drop in the live stream every couple dozen or so. Interesting. I see. I don't think the couple times I have doom scrolled on like YouTube shorts, I don't think I ever got on live stream. But I don't know if it's because the algorithm doesn't know me well enough yet. But I don't really get live streams very often. If the numbers come from the scrolls, but it's always high views, low time per view. I see. That's what I kind of figured. I was like, how often are people? Because I feel like if you're doom scrolling and you see a live stream, like how often do you stop to watch that live stream? Like even when I'm on TikTok, I'll scroll, and if I do see a live stream that catches my interest, like I'll stick around for maybe like max 10 minutes, and then I'll leave because like my initial plan was just a doom scroll, right, kind of thing. So like obviously a stream is like a long like term commitment because you're like, you know, it's a live stream, it's currently happening, it's ongoing, right, kind of thing. You don't know how long it's gonna go for. But if you're doom scrolling, videos are like average like 30 seconds to like a minute sometimes, right? And so I feel like the most attention span you're gonna get from someone is like maybe 10 minutes, maybe. Shit, there goes my payment. I've had a lot of people sub to me and tell me they don't realize I'm live and have my stream feed into them. Oh my god, have my stream feed to them in the shorts feed. I see. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't know. I'm like kind of tempted, but I'm also like, I'm so bad when it comes to new things. Like if I'm comfortable with something, I'm so scared of like stepping out of my comfort zone. I know I have to, but there's like so many moments where I'm like, oh, like I'm like shaking like a chihuahua, like, oh my god, I have to do this differently. Like my Twitch live stream I had like 2 weeks ago, last week, I forgot when I had it, but like my most recent Twitch live stream, that one I was like scared. I was like sweating bullets the whole time. I was like, oh my god, I have to go on Twitch and press all these buttons. Oh my god, this is scary. Yeah, I usually pass the vertical stream. Yeah, they're a little, I don't know. I've only heard weird things about them. You just try it once or twice, see how it goes. I might. I think if I feel adventurous one day, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna break out and actually do a vertical live stream. Probably because I'm old. What? I don't think you're old. You can do a real lazy style, and if you don't like it, you can drop it. That's true. Would I be able to drop it like midstream? Like imagine I'm like, I don't feel like doing the vertical anymore, and I just click a button, boop. Like, is that possible, or does it have to be like the vertical like the whole time? Like I can only stop it if I'm ending stream. I try to only watch shorts of creators I already follow, like, but if I follow and like, but if I catch a live and it's typically those weird fake help me and my family streams or other stuff. Most I get is that actual creator is Indigo. Oh my god, yeah, I said Indigo. Indigo. Me who hasn't uploaded a short in 5 months. Shorts are so hard to work on. I was trying to edit like my horror VOD, yes, like the one I had on Tuesday, whatever I played it, right? I was trying to edit it yesterday, and I was like, man, this is so hard. I don't know what's funny. What do people think is funny? You totally quit. Oh, okay. If I can cancel it midway through, like that's kind of nice, actually. Also, Kia, if you need any help about any of this, let me know. I'd love to help. Okay, I still need to ask you for help on setting up other things too. I just keep forgetting. I always think to myself, I'm bookmarking this conversation so I can come back to it later when I need help, and then I always forget it. You can toggle vertical independent from horizontal. I see. You can stop it midway through. I've done that before. That's actually really nifty. That's really cool. I don't watch shorts unless shared by others, and that's not too often. Was it you, or was it... I forgot if it was you or Muffin that said that you guys don't engage with short-term content. Or was it... Who was it? Someone told me recently that they don't engage with short-form content because they don't want their brain to rot. And I forgot who that was. Anytime! Yeah, it's scary as fuck since it was midnight when I saw the edit. I'm so sorry. At least this time, the most recent time I posted an edit in my Discord, I mentioned it was a horror one, so that way it didn't freak you out. But I did post at least one of the ones I worked on, like the door one, as a short. And I didn't get that many views, but it's okay because I was really proud of it. I was like, man, this is kind of creepy. Imagine vertical chat is acting up, so you just end it. Like, if you guys don't behave, I'm ending stream. Boop. I wouldn't know. I gotta watch your streams after work. My butt is asleep when you got live. Even just a few minutes being watched by them is enough to get you their algorithm, like in their homepage. I see. Okay, so if I went live vertically, then at least some of the 400 people subscribed to me would see me. They would know that I exist. I feel like most of the subscribers I have are because I do this all the time too, where I see someone's videos, I'll watch like one or two and I'm like, this is pretty good, subscribe, and then I never see them again. I have like a huge catalog of like people I subscribe to that I'm like, I don't watch their content. I haven't watched their content in like years. Who be watching YouTube shorts, bro? So many people, surprisingly. I have so many friends that they don't watch YouTube, they don't watch TikTok, so they'll go on like YouTube or Instagram and they'll doom scroll there, and I'm like, just get TikTok at that point. That was Muffin? Okay, I was like, who said it? I'm like, someone said they don't engage with short term because they don't want their brain raw. Gonna get my indigo hours in somehow. It's y'all's bedtime. Boop. And I'm like, alright guys. Wait, but you know, I stream basically at like children's bedtime on the East Coast. Like by the time I go live, it's like 9 p.m. They should be in bed already. Imagine I'm like, alright guys, I'm only streaming vertically for 30 minutes so you guys can get some rest. Good night. Boop. I didn't expect Orca to be scary. You proved me wrong. Okay, what's kind of funny about those videos is I was on Shoost, which is the program I'm using right now. I was on Shoost and I was like, I need to make some cute videos. There's cute something, like, because Shoost has so much you can work with. And I was like, let me make something like, I don't know, like look like an anime screenshot or something adorable, or I don't know, something cute. And the more I played with it, I'm like, this would be kind of cool if it was horror. This would be kind of cool if it was scary. Wow, this would be kind of cool if I added all these features to it. And the more and more I worked on it, the scarier it got. And I was like, I'm having a lot of fun with this. So even though the idea was for it to be like something cute and casual, I obviously did not end up cute and casual. There's a chance. Okay, maybe I will do it. Just to get some of the 400 subscribers I have to watch me. Yeah, YouTube's also bad at feeding content to subscribers. Yeah, I feel like unless you really have someone who like knows the algorithm, you're not gonna get a lot of people watching your videos for the most part. Like unless you're like a major creator, you know, kind of thing, right? Like, or if you're in a very niche circle. Otherwise, I feel like YouTube will feed your videos to like 1 or 2 people and then it won't do it anymore, kind of thing. But I mean, that's okay. At least for right now, it's not like I'm making money off of it. But I know at some point, if I were to get bigger, I'd be like, man, maybe I should hire like a YouTube like manager or something. Someone who knows the system. Me with Instagram reels. I've heard Instagram's kind of scary for VTubers, so I've stayed away from that. Only scary in the sense of where like that's where you get a lot of like the quote unquote normies, like people who don't know what VTubing is, so they're like, oh, what's this AI video doing my feed kind of thing, right? So that's the only reason I've stayed away from Instagram, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to read those comments. My friend Pax, so many people like say some crazy things to him on Instagram, and I think he's gotten like, I think he's actually gotten a couple death threats, like just people being dumb on the internet, right? And kind of things. And I'm like, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I'm brave enough for that. I also don't engage with short form content despite making hundreds of them like a drug dealer. But it's like, it really is like a drug dealer. Like, you know, like you don't try your own brand kind of thing, right? I think the only short I watch is of Jose L. Let me see. Jose. Sorry, I'm like my chat scrolled up. El Cook, Freedom TV, and food YouTube guy who debunks a lot of those fear-mongering protein creators. Oh, interesting. Okay. I feel like the algo has gotten worse recently though. I kind of feel that too. I feel like there's been a lot of videos Actually, no, I look at my YouTube recently and I'm like, God, I hate all these videos. None of these videos are cool. Like, I don't like any of these videos. Like, why are they recommending me this? And I don't know what it could recommend me, but I just know it's not recommending me the right things. I also just don't watch YouTube on my phone, always on desktop. That makes sense. I very rarely watch YouTube on my phone. The only time I do was before, when my work was a little more like relaxed with it. I used to watch like YouTube on my phone all the time, but that's because I'm at work, right? I'm not gonna pull up like YouTube on my desktop while I'm like working, right, kind of thing. I will, you know, it's just easier to have my phone. But now I basically just watch YouTube on like my desktop. I'm your manager, bruh. Stop. No, you're not. I can also help with streaming things despite not streaming much. I've been an editor for like a decade now, and I made a doc on streaming recording, including vertical. Ooh, I might be interested in looking into that and getting your help with certain things. For sure, edits too. In general, I'm so bad at editing. Like, I feel like some things are funny to me, but then when I show it to other people, they're like, oh, it's okay, I guess. And I'm like, I thought this was comedy gold. So maybe in that aspect, I might need some help. I might ask you for help. Best thing I got from it recently was a 5-hour SCP video. See, I want things like that. I want like video essays to come to my feed again. I don't have that anymore. I have like, I don't know, just a mixed bag of things of like creators that like if I watch like, for example, like one coffee making video, all of a sudden my whole feed's coffee making. I'm like, no, like I don't want that in my whole feed. Like get me like gameplay of XYZ game, or get me like a video documentary, or I don't know, like something interesting, right? And I feel like YouTube just does not know me anymore. For me, I only watch shorts about an Australian guy talking about creatures in Australia. I think I know who you're talking about because I think I follow them too. About the Instagram reel comments be crazy as fuck. They really are. I feel I don't even watch reels in general because like half the time I watch them, I'm like, this is illegal. Like what? Like half the videos that come on my feed are like crazy shit. Like I swear most, like half the videos come on my feed are like people committing some sort of crime, and I'm like, this is illegal. Why is this coming up from my feed? Or like it's like pranksters and things like that, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Why is this coming up to me? Oh, Instagram comments are crazy. I simply do not check my Instagram DM requests. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if I'd have the strength to do that, because I feel like I'd be curious and be like, well, let me see what they say, and then I'd be like, oh, they're telling me to go, you know, go take a long walk off a short pier. Hi, Jose. Of course, DMs are always open, and I've suffered through the ups and downs of the YouTube algorithm. Okay, I'm definitely gonna ask, because I'm so bad with like editing in general. Like, like I do have CapCut, and I do know how to work CapCut for the most part. So I'm like, okay, I'm confident in my skills of being able to edit, but the actual ability to be able to like find the correct clips and like, you know, and that sort of thing, like that's what I have a hard time with. The actual like program and stuff like that, like using CapCut and everything, I'm like, I think I'm pretty good with it. Or other editing programs too, but just like the actual like ability to find funny moments, I'm like, fuck, this is hard. Just got a recommendation covering all 52 Beat Mania games. Oh my god. See, I want those kind of videos. YouTube does not know me anymore. In my experience, YouTube comments are cute or helpful. TikTok is memes and reposting gifs. Instagram is just crime. Really, yeah, really, I feel like that's kind of it. I think I've heard, not that people do it very often, but I heard like vertical videos or like videos in general on Facebook too are just like helpful and weird comments. Like I've heard a mix of like people posting there like either really nice and like helpful, or they're really like they post weird shit on there and stuff like that. What other social medias are there that people post on? There's obviously YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, there's Facebook. And then I feel like there's another one I've seen people post on where I'm like, I don't know if I want to post there. I'll share in Discord because the channel almost exclusively cover rhythm games. Okay. I think I'll watch it. I just need cool videos. I just need something that will catch my attention. I feel like a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, what I usually do is I'll have like 2 or 3 videos running at the same time. Like I'll have like I'll have like a background song playing, so I'll put the music on at the lowest percentage volume possible, and then I'll put like a main video on, and then I'll watch like I'll have like a drawing video or something on, like, so that way I'm like entertained by, like, my ears are never quiet kind of thing. My ears and eyes don't know peace. I didn't know there was a Discord. Yeah, I have here. Let me go. I think it's in my description, but if not, let me go ahead and link it real quick. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's in my description, but I always forget if it is. I'm like, what do I have in my description? Okay, I hope this link still works, because I know sometimes it expires, and I don't think I'm like perfect at like posting Discord links. So hopefully that works. I remember one time I had a link down there and someone's like, Kia, it's expired. I'm like, oh. I know some things are funny to me. Mental pipe sound effect, keep funniest shit I've ever seen. There's like, I have videos, I have like TikToks saved in a specific folder. It's called like videos that give me life or something like that, right? And in that folder is all of the videos I've ever watched, like TikTok videos I've ever watched that have generally made me like almost like pee cry, like everything, because I'm like laughing so fucking hard. Like those videos are like gold basically, and I'll watch those when I feel extra, like if I'm feeling ever like really sad and I'm like I really need something to pick me up, I'll open up those videos and like they cheer me up so much, but then I show them to other people and I'm like, look at this video, and they just go, oh haha, that's funny, and I'm like, no, it's hilarious, what do you mean? It's like so funny, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, maybe my humor is just maybe not to the extent that everyone else's humor is at. And I do remember my dad told me when I was younger, he was like, you always laugh at the weirdest things, and I was like, oh, well, I think they're kind of funny. Like, what do you mean? Hacker voice, I'm in. Welcome to the Discord. There's a card with the link. Oh yeah, there should be. I think I also have my card there too. I think I have all my hopefully I think the only link that doesn't work is my Twitter link, or my Twitch link. I think I have to fix that. But other than that, I think all the links down there should work, I believe. Oh, whoa, Discord. Have you considered your humor simply too good? I don't know. I feel like there's a point where like if most people oh my god, if I can't talk. If most other people aren't laughing at it, maybe my humor is just a little niche, or maybe a little like, I don't want to say off-putting, but like like maybe it's not the same. Drop the 5-hour SCP video in the Discord. Also drop their Marble Hornets vid too, because the OS lives forever. Twitch link does work. Oh, does it? Okay. On my side, my Twitch link is dead. Like on my side, so I have to figure out why. At least in the description. In the description, it just says like my Twitch stream, but it doesn't say like the name, or it doesn't say like the actual link to it. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, you have a Discord, Kiki? Maybe I'll join. And I'm like, oh, you mean the antimatter? My Discord isn't you? Let me go ahead and kick him real quick. Past, not post. Crying to sleep now. No. Here, how about this? I'll send you some funny TikToks to cheer you up. Maybe in my server, I'll have like a day where I'm like, all right, guys, let's just doom scroll together and see what comes up. I wanna have like a stream where I'm able to watch like TikToks and things like that with you guys, but I know on YouTube, like YouTube would snipe me if I had like any copyrighted material, so I can't do it on YouTube, which means I have to do it on Twitch. But then I have to like, that means I have to go in the danger zone of going on Twitch because I'm scared of it. Sure. I'm trying to think. Oh, I also have on TikTok, I have a folder called Wizards, and it's all like it's all content of like basically what if wizards were real and like lived in the modern day kind of thing, and it's all them like like it's all them posting like I saw, oh my god, I saw one of a body cam footage of like a wizard being arrested, basically. Like it's like it's like this wizard in shackles is sitting at a table and they're being recorded by like a camera, right? And the cop is like a guard, like a medieval guard, right? And the wizard tries to do like fireball, but the shackles are like anti-magic. So he's like, oh fuck, that didn't work, right? And the guard's like, all right, like tell me, you gotta tell me, where were you on the, well, fuck, what did he say? He was like, where were you on the third cycle of the 9th moon? And the wizard's like, I don't know, probably making a potion or something. Like the whole bit, oh my god. But I feel crazy talking about it, it's weird, but like, I have so many videos saved in my TikTok in that folder called Wizard, and it's all like these like wizards, like D&D-esque, like, maybe I'll share some on the Discord or something, but they're so funny. Oh, wait, let's not be hasty. Purple website's scary. It is. I know it's not that scary, but like for me, I don't know, like it's kind of scary for me. I like, YouTube is so nice, so cozy. If you link my TikToks, we can't be internet associates anymore. Why not? Banned. Wizards and shackles, kinky. No, it's like, it's like he's just in like metal shackles to the table kind of thing. Like he can't escape, kind of. You know what I mean? Like he's imprisoned. You know. When you remain single until 30s, you become a wizard. Sage if you're 40. Hi, grass. This feels so much like a bit I do as a DM. I love it. It's so good. And then they keep asking him too, like, oh, and then the video pauses every once in a while because there's like a narrator kind of talking about the case, quote unquote the case, right? And the narrator's like, here you'll see the guard is not getting through to the wizard, so he will try other methods to get the answers he requires through psychological means. And then the fucking wizard pulls out not the wizard, the fucking guard pulls out like a hammer and hits the wizard with like on the hands, and and the narrator goes like, the damage and pain caused by the hammer will now make the wizards, you know, like, it's so fucking funny because it's just like, what the fuck is happening here? But I have so many videos like that, it's so good. Or I have like some like videos in that folder too, where it's like people, like wizards being like, bro, don't tell me like if you're a, what is it, I mean, what is it called when you, it's not a sorcerer, it's a warlock. They're like these warlocks coming up to me being like, how are you making magic without a deity or god or demon? And you know what, fuck you guys, I'm born with it, I'm born with these skills, I'm not like you guys. And like just dumb shit like that. Like it's like, I've seen videos of like two like wizards beefing with each other, like different accounts, different people beefing with each other, like, the Lord of the South said that XYZ, and you know what, fuck you, because I can do fireball. You know, like, I'm talking too much about it. It's my favorite it's one of my favorite folders I have on TikTok, and there's so many good videos. If your haste lasts for more than 6 hours, call your local shaman. Exactly. Or I'll have in that folder too, you gotta post some of these, it sounds amazing. I'll share some with you because they're so fucking good. I have other ones in that folder where it's not wizards exactly, but it's like medieval-esque, where it's like where it's like it's like these guys. I don't know why this one sounds dumber than the rest. It's like live streaming, but if it was like medieval times. And so it's like these like lords and princess like on spring break, you know, like obviously imitating like frat bros, right, kind of thing, but they're like live, like almost like it's mimicking like the TikTok live stream kind of thing. And so like all these like people are in the chat, like you have a princess, you have like a cleric, you have like peasants and stuff like that, like and it's always like, I can't remember like half the things they say, but they're always like, oh, for this year's conquest, we're actually going out to drink several meads and potions, and hopefully we survive the night, lest we have like a hangover or something. I forgot like half the shit they say, but it's so fucking funny. Like it's so good, and I have to stop talking about it. But I have so many videos in this folder that are just medieval people like acting like they're in present day, and it's so funny. I was looking earlier, how to catch up my Wuthering Waves account. Fireball is awesome if I can use magic. Want to learn? I want to learn that first. I feel like Fireball would be so fun, but also so dangerous. Like I always think of the meme where someone's like, I want to use Fireball. Oh, but this room is only like 15 feet, or no, was it like 10 feet wide? If you cast Fireball, it's gonna destroy everything in the room. I know what I said. I want to cast Fireball. My favorite one is when a wizard goes Fireball. He's pull out the drink from his robe. Yes, when he's like Fireball. He pulls out the actual drink, bro. That gets me every fucking time. Also, hi Quaddle. Imagining famous Twitter discourse framed through medieval lens, like blue, black, white, gold dress. Yes, yes. It's like those kind of, exactly. That's the kind of stuff that comes up on my feed sometimes. Yes. You, Zep, you and I, we understand each other. We get the vision. I watched some D&D on YouTube and it was hilarious. It's so random. It really is. Like half the time, like when you see D&D content, it's either like really serious, like very lore driven, very like cinematic, very you know, like adventurous, and then you see like other D&D content where it's like the bard being like, I want to fuck the dragon. You know, like, you know, it's always one or the other. It's always really funny or really serious. My sister keeps sending me those TikTok videos of the people bum rushing the Scientology building. I saw that before stream. I was like watching it, and so I remember people in the comments were like, oh my god, like they went up to the top floors, new map unlocked. Yeah, Instagram also got that, just about picking. Oh my god, no. Doesn't matter, I still cast Fireball. A Fireball. Okay, to share the channel, I know what makes some of these. Let me see. I have to find like my channels I follow. I know most of the things I watch already is on TikTok, so I'm gonna see if I can share some of them to the Discord. The only thing is TikTok, when you share a video, it like links the account it's shared from, so I have to like find a way to not do that. But I'm gonna share some videos later because it's so funny, and then I'll see which creators are like on different platforms too. I know some of you guys don't have TikTok, so I'll see which ones are on like YouTube. As a DM, the exact Fireball situation happens as often as possible. At certain points, you start making little clumps of enemies exactly one Fireball in length. As a DM, you're basically like, I know this person's gonna use Fireball, so let's just make it easy and put them all right here. Oh, this is the one guy who goes and makes the other guy spit up his milk. What the hell? Oh, dragons are hot. Can't even blame them. I know, right? Try reacting to Legends of Adventurous. Ooh, is that one? That one sounds so familiar. Legends of Adventurous. That one? Okay, let me see. Or Adventurous, right? Okay, I was like, that one sounds so familiar, and I'm like, okay. I see so many clips of these dudes, and I can't get enough of them. I've never actually watched like any of their campaign videos, but I always watch their shorts and like TikToks, and they're so fucking funny. You're gonna share them as a normal link, I think. Okay, let me see, because I know every time I've shared a TikTok, it always leads back to my account. Like, it always say like, so-and-so has shared a TikTok with you and stuff like that, and vice versa. When people share links with me, usually from TikTok, it'll also link the account. So let me figure out. I mean, if not, I'll just share from my VTuber one, but I have it all saved in my personal ones. I'd have to like basically transfer all those videos over. So I'm like trying to figure out like where I leave off in chat. I'll just share one of their videos on Discord then. Okay. Oh yeah, you have to make it fun for them. Exactly. I feel like DMs who specifically make the campaigns hard for their players. I mean, obviously the campaign's not supposed to be easy either, right? But I feel like if you purposely go out of your way to make it as difficult as possible for your players, then I don't know. I feel like the players wouldn't have fun at that point, you know? Because I feel like I've been on like that end where like the DM is just like, well, the players like keep getting through all my quests easy, so I'm gonna make it as hard as possible. And like at that point I stopped having fun because I'm like, oh well, it was fun because it was easy, but now now that you have me doing all these things I don't want to do, I don't want to do them. Yo, Legend of Evantris is hilarious. I love Bitsy. Bitsy's the one that has the peanut allergy, right? If you're logged into TikTok on desktop, you can click the share button and click copy link instead. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna test that later today. Speaking of reacting, do you know Epic the Musical? I do, but I only have a couple songs I've heard and that I like. Not that, so I'm not in general, I'm not like a really big musical person. I only listen to like a very small handful of like songs from musicals, and I think I've only seen 1 or 2 musicals in my life. But it's not like I'm a big fan of them. It's more of like, oh, I just happen to like, you know, I got tickets to see the Nutcracker kind of thing. Actually, is a Nutcracker a musical? It's not even a musical, right? Like, what else have I seen? I've seen like, I think I've seen like 1 other musical maybe. I know I'm not in person, but I've seen Hamilton, like the recording for it, and that's it. I don't think I've seen very many. But there are a couple songs where I'm like, this is a banger. I don't care what it's from, this is a banger. The one song from Epic that I really enjoy is actually on my repeated playlist on Spotify is, let me see what it's called. I think it's like Love in Paradise is what it's called. Let me double check. Yeah, Love in Paradise. I don't know what it is, but the voice of, what's her name? Oh my god, for her name. But the voice of the goddess, she's like, it's really nice. I like the music. You have to find a balance of friction. Exactly, yeah. It can't be too easy or too hard, because otherwise you're gonna throw off your players. I love running Tucker's Kobold type shit. I want to play more D&D really bad, because I'm like, I feel like I've played a lot of D&D, but it's always homebrew. And not that there's anything wrong with homebrew, but I'm like, I see people having like the, like, you know, the 5th edition experience, and I'm like, I kind of want to have that. I kind of want to do that. That seems fun. Hate the singer for the Hold 'Em Down as much as amazing voice, because that song goes hard, but it's undeniably fucked. I have to listen to that one now. Friction, it's also beatable. Also, you can lie and kill an enemy, but you expect it to have a lot of HP, but they're struggling, so he's actually 1 HP now. Yeah, they a lot of times, like, I know there's a lot of DMs out there that are like, no, this is what I wrote, this is what I did, you have to follow this is the world now. But I feel like sometimes it's just easier for the DM to like just kind of wing it, because, you know, obviously things are not going to go as planned more than expected, right? So I feel like I don't want to say the looser things are, but the more flexible I think your campaign is, the better it's going to turn out. I like to see what the minimum resources I can challenge the player with is by playing dirty. I hope that they get creative and play dirty back. Oh my god, you want to play with like spiteful players. I don't know, I feel like I'm a very like, if the DM tells me something, I'm like, oh, okay, I can't do that anymore. You know, I feel like I'm not very spiteful at all. Kiki didn't pass the vibe check. I'm unsubscribing. No, don't unsubscribe. Calypso, yes, that's the goddess. That, I don't know why, but her voice in that song is so nice. Shrek the Musical is unironically good. Is it really? +2 Epic the Musical. Actually, on desktop, oh my god, I can't talk. Actually, on desktop, you can just copy the link of the page you're currently on, and there's no info that links back to your account. Oh, okay, I'm gonna log in on my desktop then. That sounds way easier. I need someone to hold Kiki. We're forcing her to watch all the epic animatics. Maybe this Saturday we can have like an epic watch along or something. I want to check out Epic the Musical so bad. The Iliad Odyssey is one of my favorite pieces of literature all time. It looks good from what I can tell, but I don't know. I don't even think I'm picky with my musical songs. It's just like, I'm just not the biggest fan of a lot of them, and I think it's just because how they're set up usually. Because obviously they're set up to tell a story. They're not set up in the in a traditional sense of like music where like there's like they follow the standard like chorus, bridge, chorus kind of thing. They obviously are like more fluid with how their music is, right, and everything. And I think that's what throws me off for a lot of musical songs. I'm like, oh, this isn't what I'm expecting. I'm not sure if I like it. I used to play a lot of D&D, but now I'm a Lancer and Burning Wheel girly. And other guy to hold down Zep 2. We're expanding the epic fans. Oh my god. You have to be flexible as a DM. If you have hard expectations, you're gonna have a bad time with every 30 seconds your player tries and weasel out of things. I know I'm for sure the kind of player that's also like, well, I want to go do this, I want to go do that, like so I'm like, I feel like I drive my DMs a little crazy because I'm like, well, I don't want to follow the main quest today. I want to actually go to the shop and, you know, do XYZ. I want to go and follow this little like gnome that I see, you know, stuff like that, right? Apollo songs are probably my favorite. Just makes my hips groove right. What is an Apollo song you recommend, and I'll listen to it and I'll see if I like it. Yeah, dude, my proudest moment was when my players were so sick of underground fighting, spent like all their money on oil and burned them out instead of going underground. Oh my god. Oh, that'd be fun. Okay, maybe I'll do that this Saturday. Maybe I'll have like a little epic watch along. If you want to hear her sing more, she also sings in her Not Sorry for Loving You. Ooh, okay, maybe I'll listen to that too. I don't know, her voice is so nice. I've heard a lot of the songs because another VTuber friend plays them as background noise. It's gonna be hella fitting typo, Lamau. It's so good. I will say, I think Hamilton's a bit overrated. I do not care for Lin-Manuel Miranda's rap talk / approach to some songs. Cat. Oh, can you guys hear her? I've been real tempted to set up some kind of D&D thing with other streamers, but scheduling is a nightmare. I don't know why, but like D&D and scheduling just do not go together. I think if you're actually able to like schedule people consistently to play D&D, like that's like a miracle at work. Like that just normally does not happen. It's like almost impossible for that to happen. Key the mother effort in a D&D game to ask for the family history of every Tom, Dick, and Harry NPC she meets. Maybe, who knows? I am the kind of person to be like, I'll ask the DM, are they hot? Are they attractive? And I will say I do default into like a tiefling rogue. That's like my go-to. But if not that, then I'm like maybe like a warlock, or it's usually like rogue or warlock, or like maybe sometimes like some archer class or something. But I'm not gonna lie, my go-to pretty much 90% of the time is tiefling rogue. I just worry that maybe D&D wouldn't be that interesting to watch on stream. I think it's interesting for some people. I know it definitely isn't everyone's cup of tea, so D&D is one of those things of like, you know, you have to kind of expect like not as many people to show up, but the people who show up to be like really interested in what's happening kind of thing. Like maybe a lot of lurkers kind of thing. Wouldn't You Like is probably my favorite Polo song. Dangerous is good too, but low-key I like how central Wouldn't You Like is. Not even goon, just a vibe. I just want to do it, Lamau. If people don't watch, then at least the peeps involved have a good time. Yeah, exactly. Tiefling Rogue was one of my first D&D characters. It's so fun to be a Tiefling Rogue. Isn't Hermes singing those? Hell yeah, brother. What's your subclass? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I usually get far enough to get a subclass, I'm not gonna lie. It's usually some sort of like, I'm trying to remember. I have looked at subclasses before, but I don't remember. Let me see. I just don't play long enough to get a subclass. I usually just go Tiefling Rogue and that's it. You never get to level 3, that's so sad. I usually only play, most of the time I play like real actual like 5th edition D&D. It really is just 1 or 2 sessions and we never meet again. But every time I've played D&D, it's like most of the time it's homebrew and they don't follow 5th edition rules. My friends, like a lot of my friends go out of the way to like make their own rules and like own things and stuff like that. So oftentimes like I have to learn a brand new system every time I play with them. And like, so and obviously they're not all gonna make a rule for every single thing how like the 5th edition has. So sometimes we have to like make things up on the back kind of thing. So so yeah, I very rarely ever often get to like level 3. But in my other D&D campaigns, actually I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of us got buffed for no reason too, because they're homebrewed and they're like, I don't know, they're kind of hectic now I'm thinking about it. They had no real structure to I don't know why I said it like that. He's literally called Herbies in both songs. Yeah, I phrased it as a question. That's okay. I'm a big fan of playing utility wizard. Ooh, that's like so fun too, to be like utility wizard, like to have like to play either like, because there's also two kinds, well not two kinds, but there's like, I feel like there's usually two kinds of players. There's like one that's like, I'm gonna play this character how I want to play, like how I think lore wise it would be, and there's also like, I'm gonna play my character in whatever way that would fit this campaign kind of thing, you know, like not really role playing, more of like utility metagaming kind of thing. But I feel like metagaming it sometimes is funner than like role playing it. Ideally, I never deal a point of damage. If I play wizard and everyone thinks my build sucks, I let everyone else do the damage. Alright, if I manage that with some kind of campaign, I'm inviting you to play normal D&D 5e. So you get to level 3 at least once in your life. Yay! Finally, I have like a little bucket list, and like level 3 level 3 D&D is on there. I would love to play. I would love to play. It sounds like so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I do get a little shy, just a little bit, with role playing. D&D, hi Scott. I get a little shy role playing because I'm kind of traumatized by like, I traumatized myself in middle school. My regulars know this, but in middle school, I used to role play on like on Facebook. So Facebook back in the day, right? It was common for people to make like Facebook pages for like either their OCs or like characters they're like role playing as, and I had like 5 accounts at one point of like different characters I would role play as, and I was like really avid into like role playing when I was like younger, when I should not have been like doing the things I was doing, right? And so now I think back to those memories and I'm like, God, that was so cringe. And so when I think about like role playing nowadays, I'm like, in my head I'm like, this is so cringy. Even playing like D&D where it's like more than welcomed, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna laugh at me because I'm role playing. I had a friend who DM'd with someone who metagamed. The DM made sure to make it hell for that one player. Oh my God. Of course, 100% metagaming, not fun. But I think to an extent sometimes it is fun because you're like, oh yeah, I gotta do XYZ because I know I played the game, you know. But I think if you metagame and you do things specifically to like spite or to like not play the game correctly, then that's where I was like, oh, that's a little bit of a problem. A D&D stream would be fire. A one-shot, that is. I would be down. I would be so down. Biggest challenge to do in D&D campaign is to get to level 10 without running the without ruining the campaign. That's true. Or like sometimes people have like sometimes their campaigns go on for like years, right? Like I've heard people go on for like 10, 15 years, right, on the same campaign. I don't know if I have the stamina for that, but I think the people who do that, I'm like, that's really sick. Batman couldn't have gotten that info out of me. I've talked about this before. I've talked about this like multiple times. There's I don't remember what streams, but I've talked about this multiple times. I'm not shy about it. I'm shy about the fact that I'm like role playing. But I was very, I unfortunately was very active in the Facebook roleplay community servers. A metagaming player is easy to deal with. Just make the enemy directly counter the player. Longest RPG game, campaign I ever did was Lancer, and that was like 2 years. Oh my God, that's impressive. Put your inner Chuni into it. Oh my God, what if I make a rogue tiefling and I'm like, you guys don't want to know the demons, the darkness that dwells within this heart. Oh, don't talk to me. I'm gonna stand in the corner and with my hood on and no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I think I would like bang my head on the table every time I did that. Girl, you role play like this? No, not anymore. Not anymore. I would do it frequently, like between the ages of like 12 to 13, maybe 14. I think if I'm pushing it, but for sure between 12 and 13, where I probably should not have been doing that, but like I had no supervision online, so I just kind of went crazy. But now, don't worry guys, now I'm a cured person. I'm now a member of society. I'm a successful member of society, you know, so it's okay. It's okay. Everything, you know, I've learned and grown, and now I'm a, you know, I'm a normal person. I had a player play a Chuny rogue, but their parents were alive, wealthy, and loved them very much and would send gifts to the party. Crazy! That's so funny though. Like, imagine like you ask the rogue, like, so what happened to your parents? Like, oh, I haven't talked to them in so long. And then like, it turns out so long is like a month just because the mail's been a little slow. Oh, she's cured. I'm not convinced. What? A mature Chuny, JK. My wife, honey, when I said roleplay, I didn't mean this. Normal, sure. What? You guys don't think I'm normal? Your Jedi lies won't fool me. I hate my mom. Sweetest woman ever walks up. Sweetest woman ever walk up holding a tray of cookies. That's like, that reminds me of like a, what is it, Mandark from oh my god, what's the show? Dexter's Laboratory, right? Because he was like, Mandark was always like, I hate my parents, but his parents are like usually pretty nice, right? Or like the kid from Meet the Robinsons, who's like, they all hated me, and everyone in the hallway is like, hey Goop, how's it going, Goop? Want to come over? Like, Mom is sitting outside with the boss fight area waving glow sticks. Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Girls running multiple roleplay accounts, like how that guy from Split runs multiple personalities poorly and you are afraid of them. Nope. There were so many awesome D&D feats, but you don't get to pick them often, so I like to give out free non-combat feats to the players so they can have more flavor. Aw, that's actually really sweet and really cool. I think Baker's won. Ooh. Hey Book, how's it going? They hated me. That movie was really good. Now I kind of want to play D&D. I want to make like a D&D character. I haven't played it in so long. I did have 2 characters that so like there was one D&D campaign that my friend set up that was like very like futuristic sci-fi set and everything, and I had my character, and so like my character, because it was like sci-fi futuristic, my character was an android who had like these really like beefed up kind of legs kind of thing with like these giant robotic legs. And I told my friend like, oh yeah, I was kind of like haphazardly like just mentioning the lore, like without really thinking too much, right? I was kind of like, oh yeah, and then she has like technically quote unquote like a brother that has like these giant like robotic arms. It's like her counter, you know, like that's not like super important to her lore. It's just kind of what in there. And my friend was like, wait, I have an idea. Give me all the details about this character and their design, and I'll come back with it. I'm like, okay. And then I ended up seeing that character as one of our bosses, and it was low-key really hard to beat. And my friends were like, why is this boss so hard? Like, why is he so hard to beat? Like, and I was like, I don't know. Crazy. Whoa. I felt bad. Because like I had actually created like a really difficult boss. And he was like he was a foil to like my character basically, right? So my character couldn't do shit to the boss because I was like, damn, like we both kind of cancel each other out. There's nothing I can really do here. So so every time I think of like my most like prized D&D characters, I always think of like them too. Baker for getting sidetracked to helping find the missing flower delivery. Feats as a reward for random side tasks are great. She's gonna be on Dungeon Master Vault making characters now. I might to be honest. I might like start drawing, or maybe I'll draw like my model as like a little like rogue or something. Is your character tall? You're role playing as someone fiction. I feel like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I think if I ever make a character like an OC or anything, I usually also draw them to be very short. Because like, I don't know, when I draw an OC, I kind of like draw them however like I imagine them kind of thing. So it's just, they also tend to be like my height for the most part. Killer, do D&D with me. Okay, invite me, I'll play. I'm down. I never get to play characters, so I do stuff like that. I just make my characters NPCs that hurt or help the party. I'm down to watch it. I'm down to play D&D. I always make a halfling. Halflings are cute. I like halflings. Like, what's his name? Chuck, no, what's his name? What's his name from, the Dungeon Meshi? Like, Delicious in Dungeon? Is it Chuck it? Oh my god, what's his name? But I like him, he's super cute. I always prefer just to have my character sheets and markdown documents. She's short, let's go. Chill Chuck, there we go. I was like, fuck, what's his name? It was like Chuck something. Chill Chuck, my favorite 30-year-old divorcee. Oh my god, when they in that episode when they all switch like races and they all turn into like different things, I was like, wait, no, turn him small again. Like, I don't want to see him as a human. Halfling height so much my real height. Low-key, same. I relate too much to Leos. I don't know if I have a character. I think if I relate to any of the characters in that anime, it's oh my god, I'm forgetting their names. I haven't watched in a bit. But the blonde girl, because I'm always like kind of panicking about things. That was a fun episode. It really was. That whole anime is really good. I'm like excited for season 2 to come out. That's crazy because my sister just became more attracted to Chotruck when he got tall. Really? I mean, I'm not saying I'm attracted to Chotruck, but I definitely think he's really cute. And I think when he became human, I was like, go back. Go back. Stop. The half elf? Is he a half? Wait. Oh yeah, the what's her name? The half elf. Yeah. I was like, I thought we were talking about Chotruck for a second. I'm like, no, he's a halfling. But I'm like, wait, no, the girl is a half elf. He is a Marcel, but too airheaded sometimes. What? I don't feel like I'm that airheaded. I think my brain is very dense. Big fan. He's the best when he's short. Playing D&D, people in town start disappearing. You ask the person where everyone is. NPC's confused, saying he doesn't remember anyone you describe. You look at the DM. He smiles maliciously. Wait, I'm interested. I'm hooked. I want to play this campaign now. But shorter, right? Yeah, shorter, yeah. Leos understands the love of monsters like everyone should. False Hydra for sure. Is that a False Hydra reference? Compressed air? Imagine someone's like, I'm not an airhead, there's just compressed air in here. Marcelo is like half elf blonde. You certainly panic like her. Yeah, I have a lot of very panicky moments. 1896. I know he's. Oh wait, I read the last numbers of the name. Oh my god, I can't talk. I read the last numbers of the name, and I thought that was like part of the comment. I was like 1886 or 96. I know exactly what this refers to. False Hydra is so fucking hard to run. I remember I heard someone saying to run a good campaign with a False Hydra is that to convince the players that they forgot something, you quietly sneak little bits of help here and there to convince the players that they're like that's just part of the story, but at the very end reveal that, oh, there was actually a player with you guys, you guys didn't remember it, kind of thing, right? And I was like, that's kind of cool. But definitely False Hydras I think are really difficult to explain. Or not explain, but you know, like play into. Having players that don't know shit about the monsters is so awesome. I'm trying to think what other monsters I really like in D&D, but there's so many good monsters in D&D. Like, and it's kind of nice because you can ultimately also, because it's D&D, right? You can also just create your own monsters too if you wanted to. But there are so many good designs and like good ideas to the monsters. God, now I just want to play D&D. I want to draw my character in D&D outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch real quick again. Oh, my shoulders didn't pop because I popped them earlier. Okay, I think because I've been yapping for about 2 hours now, and before I get tired of yapping more, I think I'll probably wrap up stream here today. Wait, sometimes you gotta tell your players, hey, you can just go along with this because it's better for everyone, and hope your players are chill and choose to act on missing information. Ooh, I feel like though once you give a player a little information, it's really hard for them to pretend like they don't know it, because now they know it, right? So they'll act on that. So that's the only difficult part is like, oh, you have to pretend like you don't know this, but like it's hard to do that sometimes. I know I have a hard time being like, oh, I have to pretend like I don't know this information. I like trolling elf. Like when there's zombies, I RP tell them that zombies love elves' brain because it's full of knowledge. Oh my god. Eat the elves, they're so smart. Eat them. Go gnaw on them. You'd be surprised. Players love playing in their role-playing game. That's true. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I mean, I'll try my best to roleplay like not knowing, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I forgot. I can't act on this because like I'm not supposed to know this information. But I think in general, I'm really bad sometimes at like playing dumb kind of thing. Like I really have to be oblivious, otherwise like I'm like, wait, maybe I do know a little bit of this info. I do know a little bit of that, you know, like it's just kind of hard to play oblivious. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wrap up stream here today before I get too tired yapping. At some point, my words are gonna be like completely incomprehensible because I'll be like tripping over my words. But I don't think I streamed the rest of this week if I remember correctly. I should be streaming Monday next week, and I'll post a schedule in a timely manner, most likely. And then yeah, I know for sure next Saturday I'm playing with Haven because I kept thinking it was this Saturday, but it's actually next Saturday. So next Saturday I'm playing with Haven for sure. So that's one collab, and then I'll see what else I have planned. But yeah, if you guys have anything you guys want me to play specifically, let me know in the Discord because I keep looking at my games and I'm like, what should I play? What should I play? And then I have so many games, but I'm like, I'll play this later. I'll play this later. But just let me know. But yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my god, I can't read. Rat stream. Come on, chat. Bedtime for Orca. It's not bedtime. It's not bedtime. So anything this Saturday? I know there's nothing on the schedule. Yeah, there's no stream this Saturday. But I might end up having that, the Epic watch thing this Saturday too. If I do have it, I'll probably watch it with everyone, like maybe like 9 a.m. my time, if anyone's free. So like 9 a.m. PST, what is it? 11 a.m. CST and 12 p.m. EST, I think, if I remember the times correctly. Oh, she remembers schedule. I always remember schedule. I always forget to post it. Honkshu, no, I'm not gonna sleep yet. Later was 10 years ago. Spamming Fuga in Discord till the bosses be down. For legal reasons is a joke. I'd be down for that. Okay. So this Saturday, most likely, I'll watch it with you guys. And then yeah. And then I'll post the schedule as well. And then maybe I will play Fuga. I keep looking at it because I'm like, I have Fuga and I have like other games too. I'm like, I need to play these. Like, I bought these. I need to play these. Alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, everything else in between and before. Have a good one. Bye-bye.